Thank you very much indeed for joining us, Admir. Well, look, the international community chief representative in Bosnia, he has warned that the country's in very real danger of breaking apart, and there is, as we've mentioned, a real prospect of a return to conflict. How accurate is that assessment?
Thank you for the invitation and for having me tonight. And I really believe that it is very good to address about the situation in Bosnia and Herzegovina. And of course, the representative of international community, or the office of the High Representative in Bosnia and Herzegovina, is quite accurate with his statement that situation in our country is very dangerous, very hectic, and that possibility of the conflict is at the high level. You mentioned previously in your introduction how the Bosnian Serb officials, especially the member of the Bosnian presidency, Mr. Milorad Dodik, is behaving in a very, let me be very frank with you, in lunatic manner. He's provoking on every level, in every situation, the Bosnian officials, and especially Bosniak officials and the representatives in the government, to do something what will lead us to conflict. We all know that situation in Bosnia and Herzegovina is not only related to our country, that the whole Balkans in some kind of the gap. If something terrible will start in our country, the possibility to go out of our borders, to go, for example, to Montenegro, North Macedonia, is there, is visible. Especially when we have in mind that the Serbian government, under the rule of Aleksandar Vučić, actually is provoking the neighbors all around, mostly here in Bosnia and Herzegovina. But let's not forget how the Serbian intelligence, supported by the Russia, acted in North Macedonia 2017, how they acted in Montenegro in 2016, and of course 2020. So yes, it is accurate, and I hope that whatever it is, international community will have quite good and on-time response to the situation in our country.
So do you think that's the best hope of a solution to this problem, the international community? Because as you have suggested, it feels like a very fragile situation right now with several competing interests. Where do you think a solution lies?
Something should be very radically changed. Our experience from the 90s with the international community is not good. You know that we are the nation, particularly I'm talking about Bosniaks, who suffered a lot, and we have our experience of the genocide in Srebrenica. So I really do hope that the representatives, institutions, agencies of the international community will realize that we are on the edge, that we are very, very near to the conflict in our country. Today, what's happened in New York is not positive, is not promising. That the statement, the office of the High Representative and High Representative himself didn't have a chance to explain the report they prepared for the Council of the Security Council. It is not positive for Bosnia and Herzegovina. So we are actually waiting to see that international community, the powers of the world, will act in a right way on the right time. Now it's a time to show that the peace and stability of Bosnia and Herzegovina is in interest of the international community, European Union, United States, and the other world powers. But at the first place, it is the highest interest of the Bosnia and Herzegovina and its citizens.
Well, we hope a solution is found, but Admir, for the moment, we thank you very much for your time. Appreciate you joining us.